I love, so I get I'm more than a fan actually.
Yes, I cannot pretend that telling people about rally hiyo itakuwa nimedanganya. Sasa tupeleke how things are because this is day 3 I think.
This is actually day 2.
Day 2.
Yes.
Yeah, from
tomorrow will be day 3.
Yes.
And in the calendar, the Safari Rally is the longest because usually they have just about 2 days, or they call it 2.5 for the normal other rallies. But Kenya, we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's happening right now, as per kawaida ya Safari Rally, kuna attrition left, right, center.
Hey, nasikia ma accident ziko tu hapo hivyo.
Both. Like, of course, let's start with our local guys. Of course, they can't compete because their cars are not even grade 2 cars. No, let me explain.
Please expound.
I'm not capping.
Yes.
22 because, I mean, in order for you to have even a grade 2 need WRC 2.
Mm-hmm.
Most of us, we have WRC 3, grade 3 na kwenda chini.
Hey.
Now, they are not as powerful as the grade 1 cars, the WRC 1 cars. And also they are not backed by huge money like Toyota, Hyundai, Ford, and some of the private, really deep-pocketed private guys who have come. There's some privateers who have come in who they sponsor themselves, so they carry a whole crew. So it's something else. Just being able to be there, first of all, and experience this, first of all, it's called the Parc Ferme. Parc Ferme is basically garage. Mm-hmm. It's French term for motorsport garage, where they go and then they do their servicing and all that. These teams have IT because they come with almost close to 50 guys. You can imagine that.
That's a team.
That's a team. That's just one team. So you can imagine they have their statisticians, they have their guys for IT, they have their guys for media, they have their guys for PR, they have bado sijaingia hata manini the cars, the drivers first.
Yes.
Then they have their dietitians. Then of course you have the various team leaders, you have the mechanics, then you have the drivers, the conditioning coaches, and then the background team, and it's just something, it's a marvel to just see. So that's why them, they can handle that. Grade 1 cars, like one car, let me just give you an example. One car, how much do you think is one rally car worth? Just one rally car, hata before iende mbio.
Nene kuitengeneza tu ikue kwa hiyo race.
Ikue tu hiyo road worthy, yes, rally worthy. Yenye FIA wanaweza sema now this one can go into grade 1 rally.
Siwezi chukua tu Subaru yangu na nifanye tu maneno hivi pale kwa Omosh.
Kufukuza na hiyo mbali sana. Because they look at weight,
yes.
They look at the horsepower, they look at the kind of fuel system you have, they look at the carbon fiber material. So it's specification. It's just something else. And so these cars, on an average, just an average. This is just an average. For you to get one rally car is close to over 20 million shilling.
20 million.
Yes.
Hiyo ni shamba eka ngapi pale Kajiado?
Hata usiseme. That's just one car. Then you get guys like Hyundai coming with 4 cars plus, and then they also have the because kila gari iko na, like what Newville yesterday almost wrote off his car. Mm-hmm. And within 39 minutes his car looked it was actually brand new, not looked, it was brand new.
Imetengenezwa mara hiyo
39 minutes mechanics wake. Hiyo hata Nation Media pia waliweka kwa NTV there. You can go check it out on their on their page.
It was sorted.
Yes?
It was sorted in 39 minutes.
39 minutes, because they're timed. If he had gone above that, you'd have been called time barred, and according to rally rules, he would have forfeited this day, alafu anaanza the following day.
Oh my, okay. So how is it right now?
So right now what's happening is yesterday was not such a very good day for Hyundai. They were going on and off from Oistanak to Neville to Esapekalapi. And then today it was the turn for Toyota, the Safari Rally, to bite the Toyotas. So like all the Toyotas today had breakdowns, right from Evan Elfins to to Takamoto, who has now been. Kenyans have actually adopted him. If you guys remember Fujimoto, you remember Fujimoto?
Oh yeah,
you remember Fujimoto from the 90s.
Oh yeah, I tell you, the Kodak guys and the Fujimoto, to camera hivi, film hivi.
He was the last Japanese WRC driver in the 90s to win at least a rally. So Takamoto came in and continued with the samurai spirit.
But just to ask, is it
happening right now?
Justo?
On the current,
yes.
The leader right now is still the young man that is, of course, Robin Pera.
He's on the lead.
He's on the lead. But as per special stage 11, so far right now, Takamoto has won that stage. So right now, today, he has won 2 stages already, Takamoto.
Hey, he sounds like a cousin to Tomiyasu.
I tell you,
yes.
It's very interesting because Elvin, the same Nani, what's his name? Thierry Neuville also had another breakdown today, but it was sorted out. His fuel system just died on him. So he was crawling on the stages, and that's time being eaten up. Mm-hmm. But the good thing about the rally is the WRC Safari Rally, and everyone loves it. Hata kama uko na 1 minute advantage, it can disappear in an instant, because if you get a breakdown, the seconds count. Seconds count.
Okay, so that's interesting. Yes. But as we look at right now, as we head to the last day tomorrow, who looks likely to, or is it too close to call?
Too close to call. The gap at Robin Pera is already being cut short, so it still looks like a Toyota 123 again, but Thierry Neuville is still there. He is right now running just about 4th, but the timings are too close to call. Mm-hmm. Robin Pera cannot sit pretty, because if tomorrow he makes a mistake from the first stage, then it's going to be very close, because Elvin Evans and Takamoto are actually going, Nikama, they're switching spaces, these guys. Mm-hmm. Mara utaona after 3 stages, Evans is ahead of Takamoto a few seconds. Then after the other one, like right now, Takamoto, and Evans has not won any stage yet.
Yes.
So Takamoto has won 2 stages. So Takamoto is just edging him. But catching Robin Pera, they have to pray that he also has a mishap tomorrow so that they can catch him. And guys were praying for the rains. The rains came as if there was zinakuja hapo warrior nini, lakini it disappeared. So guys are hoping tomorrow there'll be rain, so that at least bana kama leo ili to enjoy kidogo, there were some wet places, but not the kind of rain that tunazoea April like we know.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sawa sana. Kenyan drivers hata kama ni grade 3 tuko happy?
The only one who tunaweza say, by the way, there was one of us, but I'm happy that they're okay. Why am I forgetting his name? They actually rolled 8 times yesterday.
Ooh, Kenyan driver?
Yes, Kenyan driver, yes. They rolled 8 times yesterday. I'm trying to just get Nini. And that tells you something about also if you have a car, yenye uko na like sponsorship, you're sponsored, because he's sponsored by Safaricom and KCB. Mm-hmm. So there's good money, also good corporate money there. If angekuwa privateer, it would have been something serious. Because for those who may not know, the young ones, Patrick Nguru rolled, was it how many times? That time he almost broke his neck. They were saying that it was more than 12 or 14 times, because they counted it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but for him it was 8 times. I forget his name, but Nikki Kumuka, I'll just forward you. But he is safe. His co-driver is the one that is physically challenged. If you remember, he's on a wheelchair. But they did us very proud yesterday. That is WRC 3. They did really well, but they rolled out of the rally, so they couldn't continue. The attrition for the Kenyan, there's no longer any Kenyan driver that I can say is in any kind of running. In fact, even the FIA, by leo asubuhi walisema that they'll only run 1 stage. Akina Flash Tundo.
Only 1 stage?
Yes, because they'll be wasting time for the rest of the grade 2 and the 1 cars.
Okay. Yani tuko chini hivyo yani?
No, it's that serious, because they also look at the safety of their own drivers, because these guys are worth millions. Like in Neville, Oitstanak. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to risk. It's more or less like Lewis Hamilton. So they are assets to their teams. So FIA would say, I know it's your rally as Kenya, but you guys, your cars are too fragile, you're too slow. Yani
vile naonanga zinaenda mbio, hiyo ni too slow.
Too slow, my friend. These guys, there's a jump they were making. If you see some of the photos, it was clocked on the speed gun from the WRC FIA helicopters. Takamoto and Akina Neville were making that jump at 190 kilometers per hour.
Hey.
190 kilometers per hour jump.
Okay.
So you can imagine, and these are cars that are pumping over 300 horsepower. I mean, Inigari speed, let's say 0 to 60, at a distance of say 60 meters or 100 meters, it can take less than 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 in less than 3 seconds.
Hey, okay. So nimesalimu amri. So tomorrow, where are we finishing at? Is it Naivasha hapo wapi? So Isambu?
Not so Isambu, with the Wolf Nani. Why am I forgetting? Umenipata off guard. But because tomorrow is still packed. What we are doing is we are doing so Isambu again, and then there is also the Elementaita that is being done again. So there are like two loops being redone in the morning, alafu finishing with a super special Wolf stage in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is the one that everyone is praying that at least kunyeshe, so that inyoroshe watu sawa sawa. The one that Takamoto aliendesha at almost 220 kilometers per hour, if you remember. Yes.
Okay. So thank you very much, Justo. But before I let you go, I can't fail asking you about tomorrow's game, the big one, Arsenal, your team, and City.
That one is a little bit. I'm a little bit ish 50-50, because I mean, head to head, City is still the form team, even though guys say no, it's Arsenal.
Yeah, it's Arsenal. Arsenal is form.
Arsenal is the form team, but we are playing at the Etihad. That's one. City have not lost at the Etihad. Now they're going to. It's a 38-game unbeaten run on their own patch in all competitions since 2015. So, I mean, we are also revving up. They have injuries, but let's not dwell on injuries. We want both teams to be full, so that mtu akishindwa vizuri,
ni clean.
You guys were full strength, we were full strength.
So
for me tomorrow, I am seeing more or less like the game against Liverpool. I'm going to see goals coming in, maybe 4-3 or 3-2.
Arsenal. Umeshasema. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Ubarikiwe sana. Say hi to the clan.
Will do. Thank you.
So that is Justo. I tell you, this guy with the Formula 1, Safari Rally, hockey. I can't pretend to be talking about those things if he's there. He'll be
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.